Scientists turn nuclear waste into diamond batteries that could last for thousands of years. Siam2.com. We have an unquenchable energy need. When we need to run anything that cannot be plugged in, electricity will have to come from a battery. And the quest for a better battery is being launched in laboratories around the globe. Hold that thought for a moment. Hold that thought for a moment. Nuclear waste is radioactive waste generated by nuclear power plants that no one wants to keep near their houses or even carry it through their communities. The ugly systems is poisonous and deadly. It takes thousands of years to disintegrate completely, and we continue to produce more of it. Now, a California based business, NDB, says it can resolve both of these issues. They claim to have built a self-powered battery made entirely of radioactive waste that has a life expectancy of 28,000 years, making it ideal for your future electric car or iPhone 1.6. Rather than storing energy generated elsewhere, the battery generates its own charge. It is constructed of two kinds of nanodiamonds, which makes it almost crash-proof when used in vehicles or other moving things. Additionally, the business claims that its battery is safe since it emits less radiation than the human body. MDB has already created a proof of concept and intends to construct its first commercial prototype once its laboratories restart operations after the COVID outbreak, which should be soon. The nuclear waste from which NDB intends to manufacture its batteries consists of reactors components that have become radioactive as a result of exposure to nuclear power plants' foul rods. While it is not considered high-grade nuclear waste that would be spent fuel, it is nonetheless very poisonous, and a nuclear plant generates a lot of it. The International Atomic Energy Agency estimates that the core of a typical graphite-moderated reactor may contain up to 2,000 tons of graphite. A ton is equal to 1 metric ton, or about 2,205 pounds. Carbon-14 is a radioisotope found in graphite. It is the same radioisotope used by archaeologists for carbon dating. It has a half-life of 5,730 years and ultimately decays in nitrogen 14, an antineutrino, and a beta decay electron. The charge of which piqued NDB's curiosity has as a possible source of electricity. NDB cleanses graphite and decovers it into microscopic diamonds. The business claims that by using current technology, they've engineered their little carbon 14 diamonds to generate a large quantity of electricity. Diamonds also operate as a semiconductor, absorbing energy and dispersing it via heat sink. However, since they are still radioactive, NDB encases the miniature nuclear power plants in other low-cost, non-radioactive carbon-12 diamonds. These glistening la- lab-created shells provide diamonds hard protection while also containing the carbon-14 diamonds radiation. NDA intends to manufacture batteries in a variety of common and unique sizes, including AA, AAA, 186050, and 2170. Each battery will feature many stacked diamonds layers, as well as a tiny circuit board and a supercapacitor for energy collection, storage, and discharge. The ultimate result, the business claims, is a battery that will last an extremely long period. According to NDB, a battery may live up to 28,000 years when utilized in a low power settings, such as a satellite sensor. They predict a usable life of 90 years as a car battery, much longer than anyone vehicle would last. The business believes that one battery could theoretically power one pair of wheels after another. For customers, gadgets like phones and tablets, the firm estimates that a battery will last around 9 years. Think of it in an iPhone. NDB's Niels Nakertel's new Atlas. With the same size battery, it will charge it 5 times an hour from zero to full. Imagine that. Imagine a world when you won't have to charge your battery at all for the day. Now imagine for the week, for the month. How about for a decade? That's what we are able to do with this technology. NDB experts expects commercializing a low-power version in a few of years, followed by a high-power version in roughly 5 years. If all goes according to plan, NDB's technology will represent a significant step forward in terms of delivering low-cost, long-term energy to the world's electronics cars. The company says we can start at the nanoscale and go up to power satellites locomotives. Additionally, the business anticipates that its batteries will be comparably priced to existing batteries, including light lithium-ion, and may be much cheaper after they are produced of nuclear waste, may even pay the company to take care of their poisonous issues. The garbage of one enterprise become the diamonds of another.